Good afternoon. I'm Ashwin.
And I'm Agnidev, and you're watching CityCast Bangalore. Passengers on many long-distance trains are given bedrolls with blankets that have not been washed for several months. Reporter Astha Chopra looks at how this is affecting them.
The recent report by Controller and Auditor General of India (CAG) shows that the blankets are stocked in uncleaned warehouses and neither are washed nor maintained well. The blankets provided by Indian Railways are meant to be sanitized before given for the next use. Still, the passengers complain that the blankets are greasy and smelly. The blankets are not even cleaned once in 6 months.
The bed sheets are so dirty and the blankets are even smelly, I cannot use them directly. I usually get my own bed sheets to cover them up and then only I can use them. I don't think so they're even washed.
Though the revised 2019 guidelines of Railways says that the blankets will be dry cleaned twice in 1 month, but the blankets were unwashed for over 2 years, according to CAG. The Indian Railways find it difficult to maintain woolen blankets as dry cleaning is an expensive process.
चादर रोज धुलते हैं, कंबल रोज नहीं धुल पाते क्योंकि वो मोटे होते हैं.
The blankets are not regularly washed as the life of the blankets will be reduced to 2 years. Currently, there are almost 4 lakh sets of bedrolls, including blankets, supplied to the trains per day. After each use, the blankets are segregated and sent to the warehouse for storage. Then the blankets are reused without sanitization.
उसमें ब्लैंकेट का ड्राई क्लीन करने का ड्राई क्लीनिंग तो हर रोज नहीं होती ना, वो वूलन आइटम होता है, डेली वॉश नहीं किया जा सकता, उसको ड्राई क्लीन ही करना पड़ता है. हाँ, जैसे वूलन आइटम है डेली वॉश नहीं किया जा सकता.
The Indian Railways get complaints regarding dirty blankets. Doctor says the dirty blankets could be a risk and cause spread of skin diseases like scabies.
So the dust can lead to dust allergies and can lead to eczematous eruptions, a lot of skin conditions. Cost of much more stringent laundry procedure in the whole process, that is much lower than the health impact that it leaves on the people.
It's a challenge for Indian Railways to wash woolen blankets every day. They can use the same material for the blankets as they use in bed linens. Astha Chopra for CityCast, Bangalore.
The central government's e-commerce platform is not finding success with Bangalore customers. Reporter Agnidev finds out more.
The central government's newly launched Open Network for Digital Commerce is getting a lukewarm response from customers in Bangalore. Leading retailer side companies say that they were expecting to grow at a rate of 25% per month from the initial number of orders they had received on the day of the launch. However, service providers lined with the platform say that they have seen a relatively slow start despite catering to F&B products.
30-40 days since the time ONDC launched, specifically for growth Falcons, orders are in the range of 450 to 480 orders. Initial adoption might be a bit of a challenge, but managing the customer experience, testing it through, making sure the customer experience is managed. So these are the challenge.
The Department for the Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade set up the ONDC in Bangalore in late September this year. Consumers on the platform can buy food and beverage and personal care products exclusively. However, consumers say that the network is not user-friendly and lacks a proper grievance redressal system.
A few times I tried using ONDC. I was either delivered the wrong order or had my order delivered to an incorrect address. There's also no systems to have my complaints registered, and my friends are also apprehensive about using it for reasons like plagiarism.
Retailer side apps say that sophisticated grievance redressal systems are still in the pipelines and will be in place by next year. Till then, as this expert says, consumer uptake will continue to be sluggish.
Education is the most important thing here, right? Because you are getting an experience from not a marketplace, right? So there is no single body who owns it. Right? So it's just a different experience which people are buying digitally, right? So this education has to be spread more widely to the people, and probably then things will look more simpler as we are trying to think and complicating it now.
With ONDC moving into cross-city deliveries and D2C delivery of products across their range by the end of this month, consumers hope to have an easier user interface experience as they move ahead with time. Agnidev Bhattacharya reporting for CityCast, Bangalore.
Shortly after this break, we'll look at the impact of steroids on bodybuilders. Till then, stay with us.
Welcome back. You're watching CityCast Bangalore. Recent reports about the death of a TV actor suggest that he was on steroids. Ekta Jha looks at the use of steroids amongst bodybuilders and how it affects their health.
Karnataka Bodybuilding Association says almost 70% of the bodybuilders use steroids. A prolonged use of steroids has a long-term impact on their health.
कंपटीशन से 1 महीने पहले हमें स्टेरॉइड्स लेना बंद करने पड़ते हैं क्योंकि उस टाइम पर हमारा हेल्थ चेकअप होता है जिसमें पता चलता है कि हमने स्टेरॉइड्स लिए हैं कि नहीं लिए हैं। डॉक्टर के पास गई तो उन्होंने मुझे बोला स्टेरॉइड्स की ओवरडोज की वजह से आपका लीवर 37% to 40% डैमेज हो चुका है।
Karnataka Bodybuilding Association says more than 8,000 people competing in bodybuilding competition every year. Anabolic steroids are easily available online despite it being banned. Sports authorities believe there is a need for more testing to prevent rampant use of steroids.
जो बिगिनर्स होते हैं उनको नहीं लेना चाहिए। जैसे और ट्रेनर होते हैं, आप जिम में जा रहे हो और जाके आपको सीधा बताया जा रहा है कि बिना ट्रेनिंग के फिर आप पे डंबल भी उठाना नहीं आता और आपको सीधा बताया जा रहा है कि आप स्टेरॉइड लो तो आपकी बॉडी बल्क हो जाएगी। ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता है।
The main challenge with frequent testing is facilities are not available locally and they are expensive.
We need to simply increase the frequency of testing because no cycle is less than 6 to 8 weeks or probably 12 weeks duration.
Experts believe that testing should be done thrice a month so that there is no scope for skipping. Ekta Jha, City Cast, Bangalore.
Scareware appears on computer screen and the computer shutdowns. Megha Rani will tell you more about this.
Bangalore has reported around 46% cases related to debit credit card frauds in cybercrime cases this year. People are getting pop-up warnings saying computer has been blocked and pay penalty of 29,000 rupees or they will get arrested.
I had a mini panic attack when I saw the pop-up, which says that the website was banned by the government and that I have to pay some amount as a fine and else which I would be arrested.
Internet security researchers shared a post earlier this year about the pop-up scam images on Twitter. Still, the scam is taking place.
If you're using a VPN, your IP addresses will reflect us from, say, Europe, some part of Europe, somewhere else. So it's highly impossible to track it. Yes, we post it on our web pages, websites, official government websites. We put it on the media, news. Our officers have been talking on it on live media.
2 months ago, Joint Commissioner Raman Gupta launched helpline number 112 and 1930 for immediate reporting of cybercrime cases.
This is called as website spoofing. They take everything from the Indian portal only. This scareware is normally used in the Indian context more because of the shame. So people can go and also get some training, and people also can complain about the crime there.
Experts says that people should report it first and then shut off their system if they ever came across such pop-up scams. Megha Rani from CityCast, Bangalore.
There is an increase in the number of kidnapping and abduction cases in the state. Reporter Shreya Pandey tells us more about this.
Data from the Karnataka State Crime Record Bureau shows that there is an increase of 27.78% over 2021 in the number of kidnapping and abduction cases from 2020. Police says elopement and missing cases are a part of kidnapping.
Any kidnapping case, it has different reasons for kidnapping. If any minor is missing also, it will be treated as a kidnapping case for the gravity and seriousness of that case.
Teachers say that awareness workshops need to be conducted along with training them how to use the child helpline number 1098.
So I feel that it's necessary in our school to give that some workshop or some demonstrations regarding the how to protect themselves. So if we give all this type of workshop to the students, at least they know how to overcome with these problems.
NGO expert believes that more support and awareness must be spread across children to warn them of any mishappening, just like kidnapping and abduction.
First, we talk to child to understand the situation, the background, the basic details. We are not going to discuss about the cases. So first thing is that, and if we know, yes, child is in trauma, child is in distress, so that maybe we, depending upon the cases, we refer to the counselor.
Experts say that certain measures must be undertaken in order to raise awareness amongst children about the different helpline numbers and about the self-defense classes that can help the people know about the rising cases of kidnapping in the state. Shreya Pandey, CityCast, Bangalore.
Right after the break, we look into how accidents involving private transportation for school students has increased in Bengaluru. Till then, stay with us.
School children are involved in the most number of accidents in the city. Reporter Praharshita finds that most cases are booked against school transport for carrying children than the permitted number.
A road safety survey conducted by Safe Life Foundation with Mercedes-Benz Research and Development finds that Bangalore is one of the 14 cities to witness nearly 30% of children be a part of road crash on the way to school. The survey also showed that more than half of the parents stated that the school authorities took no action of the safety concerns reported to them.
I'm always concerned about the transport safety. Sometimes drivers fail to inform or let parents know that the vehicle has these many children. There were 4 to 5 children in the morning, and at the afternoon the auto is cooked up.
Auto drivers who take children to school say that they often take more than the limit in one trip in their vehicle to boost their monthly income. Data from the Bangalore Traffic Police show that an average of 20% cases has been increased this year compared to the previous year. Traffic Police stated that they take strict action when they see the excessive loading of children in the vehicles.
Whenever there is cases of excess school children being carried in autos or any other vehicle, we need to take strict action against them. We issue notices and also seize vehicles whenever it's required.
Experts say that the schools need to take few initiatives to reduce these cases.
We cannot allow any parking on the road just for 10 buses, 20 buses, 30 autos like that. We cannot park it. They are going to create local congestion. For that reason, school also should make up their mind to allow such vehicle, buses or any other private transport inside the campus.
Experts say that every school should have a school bus and a conductor or a caretaker to take care of the children. On the other hand, parents should know how their child travels. This is Praharshita reporting for CityCast Bangalore.
The number of underage driving cases is increasing steadily in the city. Reporter Ashwin Shankar tells us why.
Karnataka Crime Records Bureau data shows 380 accidents caused by underage drivers in 2021, which is an increase of almost 22% from 2020. Many of the underage drivers say it is a necessity for them because other modes of transport are not easily available.
I'm living in Marathalli, so I need a motorcycle to help me, and my coaching center is also far.
The traffic police say most underage drivers use vehicles to reach schools or coaching which is far from their home.
I think situation and the ground situation ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Ground situation ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ interventions ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ intervention.
Experts say that parents must teach their children to not break the traffic rules.
So they are following the scheme Catch Them Young. It is called CTY. The CTY is a program done by the government of Karnataka, Traffic Police or Home Department. They will teach also the students just like a physical drill or physical education or any other subject, moral education like that. So after learning everything, suddenly you take the vehicle, again whose fault it is? That means they have not learned anything.
There has been a rapid increase in the number of accidents caused by underage drivers, and the parents are also not taking measures to stop their children from driving. Ashwin, CityCast, Bangalore. Karnataka State Cricket Association calls for selection of under 15 girls sees a tepid response. Reporter Surbhi Sada will tell you more about this.
The Karnataka State Cricket Association invited almost 100 schools to participate in the selections for the under 15 girls cricket team, where only 6 schools turned up. Young girls say it is difficult to sustain their interest in playing the game because of academic pressure and the fact that they have no training facilities.
It is education first. What my parents told that first you have to studies. First position they will give to studies. But they have to know while studies also important that and sports also is very much important.
Sports teachers in schools say lack of infrastructure and limited time allotted for sports is one of the major reasons for lack of participation.
Lack of female cricket coaches, getting grounds and infrastructure, nets, everything. These are the challenges the girls are facing.
With limited schools turning up, the Karnataka State Cricket Association was left with no other option but to conduct open selections.
No school is coming up. That's why some girls are playing with the boys only, there only in the schools. Because of that, they want to also show their talents. So that's why we will be calling them straight away for the selection trials, open selection trials. Clubs they will send, schools they will send. In the clubs also so many girls are playing now. One more invitation we will be sending this year.
Introduction of under 15 category for girls is a move towards strengthening grassroots level participation in women's cricket. Experts say this can help sow seeds for success of women's IPL, which is set to start next year.
So I think the slow start is good for women's cricket. Since there was nothing at the board level or the state level, the schools were not doing. Now that there is, the schools will start.
Earlier in October, announcement for under 15 trials for girls was made by KSCA for the upcoming one-day trophy by the BCCI. Surabhi Sarda, CityCast, Bangalore.
For more such stories, log on to our website www.citycast.in. Till then, keep watching and stay with us. This is Agnidev.
And this is Aswin Shankar signing off.